What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on Avengers Doomsday. So, in today's video, we allegedly have plot details of the trailer. So, you know, the teaser trailer that we are allegedly getting with Avatar, Fire and Ash in December, which is a Disney movie. Allegedly, these are the main topics that's going to come up in the tease trailer for Doomsday, but it is a little bit of tease. But if this is true, sounds pretty reliable, and the source has a face. It's not one of these faceless accounts. It's actually come from a YouTube channel, Film Threat. Chris Gore, who has actually had some scoops, some exclusive, some information cracked before. It's always better when it's from someone that you can find their face and it's not a bot. So yo, what is freaking good, YouTube? Warstu here. If you are new around here, make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the Marvel, DC, Kaiju, monster-verse, pop culture-based content that I try to deliver on a daily basis. If you could subscribe to the channel, really helps the channel grow. Let me know, do you like the sounds of Doctor Doom? Because if this is true, this ain't the Doctor Doom people are expecting. Also, check us out on Twitter, WarstuG, and check us out on Instagram at Warstu to see the beautiful face behind the beautiful face. And check us out on TikTok, Warstu. We are so close to 1,000. Right, let's get into today's video. It's worth saying happy Halloween, and anybody that knows the channel knows the Warstu's birthday is on Halloween. So there's a YouTube video that titled Avengers Doomsday trailer coming. Film Threat YouTube channel, pretty big channel. Doesn't really mean it's credible, but like I say, Chris Gore is quite credible. And yeah, if I remember, I'll put it down below. But the plot synopsis for the trailer reads as follow. Said to be more than just a teaser. Now, I think this is true. If they're going to spend a lot of money putting together a trailer to put it with Avatar, Fire and Ash, all the Avatar movies make billions of dollars. So Disney knows a lot of people are going to be watching this trailer, right? It's not just going to be a 30-second flick and you miss it. Now, what is interesting, people say, oh, how are they doing this? They're still editing the movie. Why are they putting a trailer out a year before? Because Marvel's actually currently in a bad state in the terms of views when it comes to the cinema screening. So Marvel needs everyone to know this is coming 2 years ahead before it comes. Hence why they did the massive San Diego Comic-Con reveal with RDJ. They need everyone to know. Reveals that Doctor Doom needs his armor because his body is completely broken and scarred. Who does this sound like? Darth Vader. Are they Darth Vader in Doctor Doom? Because remember, Darth Vader was absolutely destroyed under that costume. That's a pretty interesting take. Although the person, obviously Chris, says he's comparing it more to this. Doctor Doom is described as a classical universal monster and compared to Eric, spelled E-R-I-K, from the Phantom Opera. But I think this sounds a lot more like Darth Vader. But then at the same time, if you've watched the Fantastic Four movie, the post-credits scene, he shows his face to baby Franklin Richards. Very interesting. Then it says, lots of footage of Doctor Doom in the action. Sounds like a pretty cool trailer, right? It's going to be more, it's not going to be the standard 30-second. This will be bigger. And of course, the internet is the internet, so you're already getting other scoopers saying stuff like this, Beyond the Reporter. Folks, the teaser is not being edited yet. It's like, to me, do you guys really follow this stuff? So you're telling me the Beyond Reporter reached out to someone, was like, yo, can you tell me if they're actually working on these trailers? It's interesting because I've had people from VFX Studios reach out to me during Spider-Man No Way Home and Infinity War. So usually it's third-party companies that work on these actual trailers. It's just hilarious to me. The teaser trailer is coming out with the biggest movie of the year in December. It's November tomorrow, but it's not being worked on. And then we read these comments. The Marvel internet community is hilarious. How can the teaser be edited when they haven't got a final script? Not surprising. Why would they release a teaser 1 year before it comes out? Only in private events. That's why they're going to release it in the cinema, where guests aren't allowed to film. But even that wouldn't make sense. They would bet on Spider-Man Brand New Day first for sure. Okay, let's break that comment down. Okay, so the Marvel Universe make the Spider-Man movie. There's a sharing arrangement, right? It's changed over the years, but Columbia Pictures, Sony Pictures makes most of the money for Spider-Man, realistically. And we already know the next Spider-Man movie is going to bang. The Avengers movies banging isn't one for one. Like, they're going to have problems with it. So I believe there will definitely be a trailer coming out with Avatar, Fire and Ash. But as we've said, Chris Gore from the Film Threat, pretty good YouTube channel, has a good track record comparing Doom to the classical movie monster, the Phantom of the Opera. A tragic, tormented, broken figure. It is said that Dr. Doom needs his armor to survive because his body is absolutely completely shattered. Are they turning? And also there was an image released, another image of Dr. Doom, literally the same, like where you can see Thor's emblem. You can basically see a bunch of Avengers stuff on his suit. We've been over this before. So literally this is Darth Vader. Darth freaking Vader. And then I'm reading this off maxblizz.com now. And it goes on to say, although Chris Gore has been a controversial source, he previously predicted Marvel's March 26 announcement, so he might be right again. Yes, and as I've said, anyone that puts their face out there, it's all right. People said, yeah, if someone's willing to put stuff out there, let's just see if it's true until they get a track record. If someone's willing to put information out there with a face. Now, the problem I have with people like Alex Perez, Daniela RPK, My Time to Shine, there's no face, right? As much like kind of stick and hate as the likes of Jeff Snyder, etc. get, he's got a face. Not hiding behind a bot account. So I'm not saying this is true, but if they're turning Dr. Doom into kind of like a Darth Vader kind of figure, that's not what I was expecting. So also in this article, according to an inside source, Marvel Studios and Sony Pictures are reportedly planning a major return to CCXP 2025, Latinos, America's biggest pop culture event, taking place the 4th to the 7th, 2025 in Sao Paulo, Brazil. That wouldn't be the first major appearance at CCXP. Tom Holland previously surprised fans at the event in 2018 with Spider-Man Far From Home, again during the virtual 2020 edition, ahead of No Way Home. By December 2025, filming for Spider-Man Brand New Day is expected to be completed, and the first official look at the movie will debut at CCXP. Marvel Studios is also said to have a teaser for Avengers Doomsday ready, which might be shown privately to investors and partners before being released to the public. Now that's interesting. So as we know, both movies have to do absolutely insane numbers. Spider-Man movies always do great numbers, so no one's particularly worried about that. But this information, of course, even if this information is a little bit true, they are definitely working on something. They're not just going to pop up a random trailer for the sake of it, out of nowhere, although they did kind of do that for Secret Wars at an expo recently where they put a fan-made poster. So the Beyond Reporter, who says there's no teaser being worked on for Doomsday, said this: Sony Pictures will release their first trailer for Spider-Man Brand New Day in December. I swear this dude said they were going to do it in October. I could be wrong. Apparently they want to release the trailer online early December, the first half of the month. The trailer should be attached to Avatar 3. Interesting. So we are allegedly getting Doomsday. We are allegedly getting Supergirl. We are allegedly getting Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey and Spider-Man Brand New Day all attached to Avatar 3. I mean, that's very likely, lads. Why is it very likely? It's very likely because you usually get about 8 to 10 trailers. I don't know how the cinemas work in America, but here in England, there's usually there's usually a bucket load of trailers. So you could get all these. It's going to be a bad time for a YouTuber that day for sure, lads, because if they're not dropping it online as well, it's going to be a very bad day for YouTubers. Or very good day, depends how you look at it for social media engagement. Yeah, so either way, that teaser trailer sounds pretty damn sick, to be fair. It really does. So like always, guys, check us out on Instagram. It was Stu. Check us out on Twitter. It's Stu G. And check us out on everywhere, like I keep saying. And I will catch you in another video very soon. Catch you later.